Yes.
That's me getting engaged back in December 2019. And then a few months later, coronavirus hit. I'm due to marry my fiancé Tim in July. I'm from a big Greek Cypriot family and weddings are usually large affairs, and honouring that is important to me. Under current guidelines, weddings are limited to 15 people, though restrictions on gatherings are due to end on the 21st of June, but that is dependent on COVID rates. So although many of us have got the dress, booked the band and printed the invites, the anxiety over wedding planning is far from over.
Hey, we're Tom and Amy.
We've had to postpone our wedding twice now.
And we're hoping so that
Very
we
much.
can make it work in August.
I think I've probably been a lot more anxious than Tom has. We're hopefully in a good place now, but yeah, it hasn't been as fun as we would have hoped, kind of wedding planning with all these kind of worries overhanging.
You don't start having kids or anything, all that's been postponed the entire time that a wedding's been postponed for, so moving on finally would also be good into the next stage of life.
Restrictions on weddings have caused personal and financial issues for so many couples and led to the UK wedding industry losing an estimated £15 billion.
Hi, I'm Caroline.
I'm Steve.
We've been engaged now since April 2019 and we're hoping to get married in September of this year. I put on my wedding dress a couple of weeks ago and actually, rather than feel excited, I actually just wanted to burst into tears and take it off.
It gets to a point where you feel like you're just treading water a little bit and your life's on hold, I guess.
The What About Weddings campaign fears the UK's world-leading wedding industry will cease to exist as we know it if restrictions don't ease fully in June or if there's another lockdown later this year.
There will be a cascade of unemployment and business closures throughout the industry. We've lost a year. We haven't been fully supported. 50% of people in the wedding industry have received no financial support at all. And that world-leading sector that we've built over the last few years, it's going to die.
A spokesperson for the Department for Business has said,
"Throughout the pandemic, wedding businesses have had access to the government's unprecedented £352 billion package of cash grants, government-backed loans, and the extended furlough scheme."
While many couples have proceeded with smaller weddings during the pandemic, those of us with dates booked after the 21st of June are really living in hope at the moment. Along with venues, photographers, musicians and an entire industry of professionals who are desperate to get back on their feet again.
It's a milestone that ultimately I feel like everyone should have the right to celebrate. We would go ahead even if it was just us and two witnesses, but it just isn't quite what we wanted, but we do now just want to be married.
Olivia Demetriades, BBC London.